welcome back to my channel. And it's been a while, so give me a little bit of grace if I feel a little if I'm all over the place. So if you see this little blue thing here, it's just a little llama with a plant on it, and I have it here so it marks, you know, keeping my page in frame. I have a tendency to kind of move things around and then you can't see stuff, so I'm trying my best so that you guys can see what I'm doing. This is the week of Monday the 6th through Sunday the 12th of July, and I'm going to be using a beach theme. Oopsie, let me show it to you. I got two washies that I think go with it, and I thought I would use this summer theme. I guess it could be a beach theme. I thought it was nice and colorful and would go with the time of year. Yeah, so what I think I want to do first is mark the days that I have an appointment with these boxes. Now the boxes are flat paper while these stickers are the sheer kind, so I don't know. I think it'll work fine. I'm trying to think if I want to put, maybe I should put the decor down first and then the boxes can go over. So let's chat. I don't even know at this point when was the last time I did a video. It was, I think, right after I found out that I had a mass in my lower abdomen that required surgery. From there, it went into a spiral of me having to go to the oncologist, to me having to go to get so many tests that I've never had done, CT scans, sonograms, you know, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was a very scary time, I will say. I don't know that I can even remember everything that I had to do and go through and stuff, all the, you know, all the thoughts, all the plans. You know, when you get one of those diagnoses, you're like, I guess you never know how you're gonna respond until it happens. Yeah, so I got the worst diagnosis that you can imagine. Well, I mean, I guess it could be worse one. So I did get diagnosed with quite an elevated stage of, and then was scheduled for surgery really quickly. There was a, what do you call it, a delay in my surgery all of a sudden, and I had to go through more time of not knowing for sure, waiting and stuff like that. And then I had surgery on May the 19th. And it was the best day of my life. Besides having children, I think. I found out that the mass was benign and that I did not in fact have cancer, because it was not a misdiagnosis. It was a, well, I mean, it was a misdiagnosis, but what happened was that the mass, the issue was a thing called MEGS syndrome. I don't know, I'll put it on this here somewhere so you guys can see it. And what it is, it's a copycat of ovarian cancer. And so, you know, your blood tests, I mean, it's a very good copycat. The blood tests come back positive for cancer, and cancer antigen, I guess is what it is, the CA-125, that becomes elevated. You have all the symptoms and all the, so nobody would really diagnose you with not having it because of the fact that it's such a good copycat. Who would have thought? And so I stayed in the hospital because it was such a large mass. It was this big, weighed 3 pounds. So I was in the hospital for, how long was I in there? 1921. 4 days? Yeah, 4 days. Sent home to recover, and it was probably one of the most painful things I have ever been through. Oh my God, it's like hard to be, you know, complaining about pain when I just was given such a good diagnosis, but at the same time, oh my goodness, I don't wish that pain on anybody. Yeah, so then the recovery took about, until I started being able to move on around on my own and all that, took about 4 weeks, and now it's been 6 weeks. And the difference between today and the day I got out of the hospital is night and day. I am not kidding you. I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit, I couldn't breathe. It hurt to sneeze, cough, inhale deeply, everything hurt. But yeah, that is what has been going on. And so for those of you ladies that have gone through things like this, I don't know what to say to you other than I wish that it wasn't happening to you, because it is one of the, I know what it's like now to go through that surgery. And yeah, so now I am back to writing. I had pulled the book down from pre-order, and I am back to writing that book now, and back to normal activities, I guess I could say. I don't know. It's hard to say things are back to normal because it doesn't feel normal. At the same time, you know, it is normal, I guess. At the same time, I see things a little differently now. I find myself not taking anything for granted, you know, and I will say that I have always been one of those people that do gratitude, daily gratitude. I'm always thankful for everything, you know. I always do my, you know, gratitude and to God every, you know, most mornings. I'm not gonna say every morning, because that would be a lie. But most mornings I do realize how lucky I am for the life I've had and for, you know, things like that. So I'm not one of those people that has ever taken life for granted, but now more than ever, I really do know what a gift we have in getting up every day and not having certain worries. So, and I know not everybody, I know there's a lot of people that have those worries, that are going through things, and, you know, please reach out and ask for your friends and family, because the support I've had from my friends and family has been incredible, y'all. I mean, I am so blessed. People have like reached out to me from all kinds, you know, not just my friends, local friends and personal friends, but you know, readers and my church, and it has been amazing. Even though it was one of the scariest times, it's also been a time to let me know how blessed I am to have the circle of people that care for me and have, I want to use this, but I have these bottles here, so I'm gonna use it. I better use it down here anyway. Yeah, so other than that, what am I doing? I cut my hair, not before the surgery, but after, like I decided that I wanted to, I've been wanting to cut my hair, but I keep letting people talk me out of it. So, I'm like, you know what? I want short hair. And I don't, I've been wearing my hair in a bun or a ponytail because I'm one of those people that doesn't want to do their hair every day. And people were always saying, oh, you're going to spend so much time combing your hair and stuff like that if you have it short. Well, I've had short hair before, so I knew that in my case it's not true because my hair is, once it's flat ironed, it'll stay. I just have to wrap it at night. So I was like, I'm going to cut my hair. And I did. And I am so happy that I did. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. These are not really the same set. I want to use something here, but something little. Maybe I'll use the lime. Because I'm just using, different enhancements for every box that I'm putting down because each box is something that I have to do. And then I want to do this color. Yes, I cut my hair about, I think I chopped off about 8 inches. So I went from below my shoulders to not touching my shoulders. So it was like maybe 2 or 3 inches past my shoulders, and then now it's like it's grazing my shoulders. It's not even touching my shoulders. And I freaking love this. It's a bob, and I just think it looks really cute. And then all the people are like, don't do it. Now they're like, oh, that looks really good on you. It's so flattering. Wah, wah, wah. I'm like, whatever. Just kidding. I do like it though. So that was a brave moment. Even my beautician was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I am. I've been wanting to do this, and now is my chance to do things that I've been wanting to do that I have put off because of whatever reason. And you know what? It's best to do that. Do the stuff that you have been thinking about doing, but for some reason you don't. Just do it. Be like Nike. All right. I'm thinking I want something here. I don't have a lot to write on this side, so I might just put a big, thinking about putting these pictures down there because I really don't have a lot to put in this box. This is pretty much what I would call my work planner. The other planner that I usually decorate with you guys is my memory planner. And I've already decorated this week in that one, but this is more like my work planner, chores, things like that I need to have to remind me of things. The other one is more of a memory keeper. Oh, another thing I did is I decided to go with a totally different color than I would normally pick. I am like being brave, y'all. I am trying different things now. I'm like, do the things that you would normally be hesitant to do. Not anything crazy, but like, yeah, pick a nail polish color that normally you wouldn't pick, and then guess what? I love it. I think it's super cute. My nail technician was like, because my nail technician, my beautician, they all know about what happened and everything, because I had to cancel appointments, had to, they call and say, hey, what's going on? They might have seen my status on Facebook or want to know why I haven't been in, things like that. So my nail technician said, you're gonna try a bright color like that? You normally use neutrals and stuff. And I was like, yes, I am gonna do new things to me. And she's like, good. And then we both loved the color. She hadn't used it. She said she hadn't remembered using it in a long time. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna start recommending it to people because it's actually really pretty. So yay me. Yay me for starting a melon trend. Because I think it's like a melon cantaloupe color. Okay. What else do I want to do on here? I think for now I will fill out things that I have going on, and then I will just remembered what I have going on this day, and then I will what do I have on Tuesday? Okay, and Friday I'm gonna put a box on every day because I'm sure something will come up that I need to do those days and I need to remind myself of. I don't want to go looking for these boxes later, so I'll go ahead and put one every day, and then I can always go back and I can fill them up later of things that I need to get done. So I put it up here. I think I'm gonna move it down here because to make it, you know. And then I don't have any. Let's look back here. I do have a little dog. Let's look back here for things that I can use to mark. Don't like those flowers. They're too different color. How about this butterfly? That's got blue. There's no blue anywhere else. How about this plant here? Or not a plant, but flower. Let's use this flower for here. And then, ooh, I'm all out of small icons. And this is, I think, an entire thing. Let's see. I am thinking I saw something, this bow maybe? Yeah, I want to use this bow. Let's see. Let's use this guy and see if it'll help pick it up. Okay. And then I have this little pen up here. Where was I going to put this here? Yeah, like that. And then I need something for this one. So maybe this fan here. Okay. Well, okay, I picked up the wrong thing. Picked up the other edge. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking my little pen, but I don't want to use that pen. I am being extravagant with my choices. Let's do like that. Okay, there we go. Now, let's fill in what I have going on, and then as I go through the week, I will fill it out some more. Monday is laundry day, and I am in charge of laundry again. My poor husband had to do so much while I've been out of it, and he still like helps so much, but he's always been like the cook, and the kitchen is his domain. But you know, other things around the house I normally do, and mainly the what do you call it, the laundry and putting it away and all that. And what else do I do? I have to think hard. Watering the plants, I guess. Okay, this is Wednesday. I have a blowout appointment. I really like this. I wasn't like, I always used to think it was an extravagance, but I pay for the monthly fee, and then I go and they wash and flat iron my hair, and I leave there looking fresh, and it lasts like a week and a half, so I love it. On a Friday, no, Thursday, no, this is Thursday, I have lunch with a friend who's coming to pick me up, and we're gonna have poke, which I love poke bowls. If you haven't tried it, you should. So that's Thursday. Also, the housekeeper comes on Thursday. I need to remember that. So I'm just gonna, do I really? Maybe I should put it over here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Put housekeeper here. And because my handwriting is somewhat messy, I purposely make it kind of crooked, so it kind of looks like, you know, I don't know. And then on Monday, okay, Monday, I have to change the water in the bird bath because I don't want to mistakenly build a mosquito haven. But the birds, it's so hot here that the birds need water, so change it in the bird bath every other day. All right, now on Friday, I don't have anything right now. Saturday, I'm driving to Spartanburg, South Carolina, for my friend Lisa's birthday celebration. Her birthday was actually July 2nd. And we are going to, I don't even know exactly what we're doing. Is that spelled right? I think it's Spartan. Anyway, we're gonna go work on, make these journals, these book journals. out of old books. And we're gonna do that on Saturday. So we're gonna be there all day. And Sunday I had welcome desk duty for the first time since April. I'm so excited that my life is going back to normal. Welcome desk duty at church. Okay. Now what do I have to do? I need to order. No, let's see. All right. So here, that's my plans. Oh, shoot. Duh. I don't know how to, so I'm just going to put WIP, which is working on my work in progress, which is my book that I'm almost done there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And my goal is to do 2,000 words a day, which is lower than I usually do, but I want to make sure that I don't overextend myself. Thursday, I'm not sure. We'll see, because my friend's coming over kind of early, and I have to write in the morning, else I get sleepy. So, and then Tuesday is promo day. I do promo twice a week. I can do that this day. And then on Wednesday, I do my social media on Instagram on this day. So I'm gonna put /Instagram. I really need to do Instagram more often, but sometimes I do. I do sometimes do it at least 3 times a week, but I do Facebook every day. So if you want to know what's going on and what I'm doing, Facebook is where you'll find me. Things to do. I have to I already emailed my editor, but I need to talk to her to give her she already kind of gave me a due date for this manuscript, but I just want to double check with her. And then I have to there's going to be a fall book festival in my town, so I need to, what do you call it, reserve spot at fall festival. Okay, now the top 5, I should have put those over here, so let me move that. Okay, so my top 5 things to do this week is to order a cannoli cake. How do you spell cannoli? I need to order a cannoli cake. I need to buy a gift card for my friend Lisa. I need to write her birthday card and write 8 to 10K on a work in progress. Okay, so far I think, and then household chores, declutter. I'm decluttering the spare 2 closets, and then what do you call it, a load to Goodwill. And then if I have time, which I don't think I will, put clothes. I have clothes in my own closet. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know what it means. Like, take clothes out of my closet that I have. In the one corner, I have this bin full of clothes, and I need to just pick up that bin and put it in the garage so I can go to Goodwill. I don't need to look in it. So that's what I mean. Put clothes bin from my closet to Goodwill. Look at that. Talk about making it complicated. So I think those are the 3 things that I want to do here in my house. And then to buy, I don't need to buy anything, honestly. I really don't need, there's nothing that I really need to get this week. So I'm going to leave that blank. And my main goal, this week's goal, is to do something intentional each day. Because sometimes I'll spend a day and get my writing done, and then I just stare at my computer and scroll social media. And so I want to, so let me put that on there. Limit social media and limit social media. And in those minutes that I've been staring at social media, I could have, started removing some of the clutter from the areas that my daughter's coming over to help me declutter. So let me put that on here. Ronnie over to declutter. Because I still can't lift some things, and so she's like, I'll come help you. Help. So, see, I just realized that she's coming over 2 days in a row. And I'm going to tell her to come over around noon, because that gives me the morning to get my writing done. Okay, let's get my planner and put these pages in it. I love this cover, isn't it cute? July. And this is the first full week in July. Oh, that's not it. This is the second week. It goes here, I think. Oh, you know what? I think I did this wrong. No? I don't know what I did. Oh, yeah, this goes here. Sorry, I got confused there for a minute. Okay. Okay, so that's the week and how I have it planned so far. I'm so happy right now. My life is good. I'm going to cover this to buy because I ain't buying nothing. I might use it for something else. Not sure what. Maybe a gratitude each day. That would be good. I'm going to put something I'm grateful for each day here. Oh no, how do I do this? I know. I have an idea. That's not working too good. Maybe I'll cut it with something. All right, so that's what I'm gonna use for a gratitude list. And I think that's all. I love it. Hope you guys have a good day, and thank you for being here today and following me along as I plan my day. Take care. Bye-bye.